Hey everyone, thanks for that, Tim Surratt from the THQ booth. We're here at E3 2010. I'm Brian Eckberg, and right now we're going to take a look at Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. I'm joined by Hiroshi Matsuyama from CyberConnect 2, and Nobu, who's going to translate for us. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you.
Thank you very much. Good job.
Nice. All right, so Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, obviously a sequel. Let's start there. Tell me about the story in the game.
はい、このゲームは大きく分けると3つ、大きな特色があります。
There's basically three major elements for this game.
まず1つ目、ナルト疾風伝の最新キャラクターが、40名以上登場して世界中でオンラインの通信対戦ができるようになっています。
There's going to be over 40 characters that will be making their appearance in the story game, and it will be available as online play worldwide.
1つ目の特色がこの対戦アクションゲームっていう格闘ゲームの部分なのに対して2つ目の特色っていうのがドラマがしっかり楽しめるアドベンチャーモードが入っているっていうことです。
And to add to that, compared to it being a very battle-oriented game, our second element towards this game is its action-adventure capabilities that the game portrays.
So action, adventure, fighting. Where does it fall within the Naruto Shippuden timeline in terms of the narrative?
その2つ目の、そのアドベンチャーモードを通してプレイヤーはナルト疾風伝の頭から、最新のエピソード、この最新のエピソードっていうのは今日本でこの夏に放送予定の分まで全部最新のものが入ってます。
The game actually features from the beginning of the Shippuden arc, and it's actually going to incorporate pieces which is not even televised in Japan yet, and it's expected to air in Japan during summer. So it'll incorporate the whole entire Shippuden series on the anime.
So things that haven't been seen yet, or things that will never be seen other than in this game?
ではまだこれから発表されるものなのか、それともこのゲームだけ特有のストーリーなのか。
これからテレビで放送されるものが最新で入るということです。
It'll be whatever that's going to be displayed on televised for the audience.
Okay, all right. So can you tell me about the story itself, what happens in this game, and just what you do in this game?
簡単にこのストーリーの流れっていうのか、何をするのかっていうのをちょっと簡単に。
はい、プレイヤーはこのアドベンチャーモードを通して原作にあるテレビアニメにあるストーリーを追いかけながらたくさんのバトルを繰り返していくゲームを進めることになります。
So the player will partake in the story arc by actually playing one of the characters within the game and follow each of the different cameos that's along the process of the anime.
Go ahead.
今回ナルト疾風伝になってから原作のストーリーっていうのが結構シリアスになってて師匠や身の回りの人が結構死ぬエピソードが多いんで結構壮大な悲しい、物語と大きいエピソードっていうのがたくさん含まれています。
The game is actually going to be filled with a lot of drama. From the Shippuden series, it introduces a lot of different types of characters that will appear. Some of the cameo characters will actually pass away along the process of the story. So it will be very dramatic overall.
Okay.
But we're not going to spoil anything for anyone. They have to play the game to find out.
あんまりちょっとここで全部言ってもあれなのでっていう。
まあそうだね、そうだね。でちなみにこのアドベンチャーモードの舞台なんだけども今回広大な木の葉の里っていうものを実際に2.5D っていう 2D でもない 3D でもないいわゆるアニメーションの技法でパースマップっていう技法があるんだけどもそれを使って再現してるんですがこの絵っていうものは実際にテレビアニメを制作しているスタジオピエロさんと共同開発しました。
And in the adventure mode, we're actually going to be portraying, say, the Konoha village inside of there. But this time we're taking a 2.5D approach on top of it, where we're using special parse mapping techniques inside of it. And these special 2D maps that we're actually going to be using is being created by Studio Pierrot, who actually is in charge of actually creating a lot of the Naruto assets for the actual anime itself too. And we're working in partnership with them in creating this game.
And those will come up in special missions, or is that how will that integrate into the full game?
それはミッションという形で表示されましたけれども、ゲームどういうふうにゲームに登場するっていうのは
ストーリーの流れを追っていくような形でドラマは再現されています。
It'll just follow according to the story, and as the story progresses, each of these different scenes will come into play where the character will be navigating.
Right, got it. So we're looking at the game right now. Can you just tell us about well, explain what we're seeing here. This looks like a boss battle. Can you explain what's happening on screen?
いろいろ起きてるんですけど、ちょっと簡単にどうなってるか説明していただきます。
これはストーリーを始めて一番最初にナルトが里に戻ってきてから師匠であるカカシ先生と一緒に戦う模擬戦なんですけども、これがプレイヤーが最初に遊ぶボスバトルになります。
This is actually a very early part of the beginning introduction of the story mode, the action adventure mode. And this is where Naruto comes back to the Hidden Leaf Village to meet up with his teacher, Sensei Kakashi. And they're actually doing sort of like a mock battle. So what you're actually seeing here is one of the boss battles for the game.
Okay.
これこそが本作における3つ目の大きい特色の一つ、ボスバトルです。
And this is actually our third element that we wanted to kind of explain, which is the boss battles.
今回のボスバトルっていうのはすごく大きいボスバトルを描いてて、ドラマとバトルの融合っていうのを果たしてます。で、前半と後半で大きく遊び方が変わってくるんです。
So this is one of the key features that we wanted to introduce. It actually incorporates a lot of the drama that the story actually is driven by, and it's very well met to the extent that it actually, during the course of the play of the boss battle, players will experience totally different types of concepts along the process of the boss battle.
We've got some questions from the audience. Do you mind if we take some of those?
あ、何
All right, great. Let's see. You touched on some of them, but William Caro from Sweden wants to know, can you tell us about the different modes that are in this game? I know you mentioned a couple of them, but give us the full list.
モードってどういうのがあるのかちょっと教えてくれませんか？
ゲームはフリー対戦モード、
There's a free battle mode.
Okay.
それとこのドラマを楽しむアドベンチャーモード、
They have a drama-filled adventure mode,
それと、オンラインで、バトルをするオンラインバトルモード
and they have the online battle mode.
とゲームの、各種オプション設定をするオプションモード。
And of course, we have the option settings for those who wants to be discreet.
ゲームのモードそのものはこの大きく分けると4つなんですけども、プレイヤーは多くの時間を実はこのアドベンチャーモードで過ごすことになると思います。
So basically, these are the four selectable modes that we have. But for the most part, players will be spending a lot of time towards the actual adventure mode that you're seeing right now here.
Right. I think I had read that from a combat standpoint, the goal was to sort of simplify things. Can you talk about combat and how it's changed from the previous game?
戦闘はできるだけ広げるために、できるだけ簡単なインプットにしてるって話だったんですけど、今回はそれと比べて何か特色がある、あるいは何かコンセプト的に変わっているものありますでしょうか？
はい、前作に比べて今回の特色で一番大きいのがバトルに関しては、今回仲間とも一緒に連携を